goal is to unify the manosphere.
It's like we are all advocating in some form for men's issues.
Men's issues? Like what you're doing is you're being a fucking idiot trying to make money.
I like that you guys don't give me disrespect for like my youth or whatever.
You're the future, my friend.
Does this not look like some kind of grooming? Yeah, thanks for not bullying me for being a young guy. Yeah, well, you're new to the sphere and you're useful right now.
Then we have Sneako the clown.
Sneako is a sensitive brown clown.
Brown clown. Sneako, these guys really like you, man. I could maybe tune in just to listen to Sneako get bullied.
Sneako's saying how he actually does better runway walks. And it's like doing a demonstration.
Go walk right there. That's how you do a walk.
Dude, what the how did the red pill get even gayer?
I want to be the top G one day.
And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession.
Oh, dude, the girls are fighting, baby. The girls are fighting.
He's 20 years old and his dick doesn't work.
Permanent ED. Dude, it's genuinely done for me.
There's your good news. At least these people won't be reproducing. All right, guys, we love it. Willie Mac dropped the new obvious banger. It's like all Willie Mac videos are. We haven't checked them out in a while. It's called, I'm not going to read the title because it's crazy, but it's about Manosphere stuff. It's fucking incredible. So let's watch it, dude. It's obviously, as all videos are, there's a link in the description of the video I react to. It's under sources. Just keep that in mind. It's something I've been doing for a very long time. I'm not even sure if a lot of other reactors do that. Usually they'll make it clear what they're reacting to, but I try to give the sources that I use. It doesn't matter. I'm just ranting right now. I'm just rambling. Anyway, let's go.
A team was being assembled to save the young men of today from the Matrix.
Look in his eyes while he does it. It is a suppressed homosexual
Look in his eyes while he does it. You're the repressed guy.
rage.
A team of Looksmaxers and JQers. Their goal is to save the young men of society from the evils of feminism. First, there's the glue.
Gross. Ew, feminism. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Those feminists is crazy. Those crazy guys.
The group, Clavicular. He started doing steroids at 14 years old.
That's, I feel like would destroy your body and your natural hormone production, though.
I hopped on steroids at 14 years old.
He now spends
Okay.
his time on forum advising 14-year-olds on which steroids to do. He's so
You should not do any steroids. Frankly, I mean, well, you know what? Listen, if you're a competitive athlete and you, whatever, like I'm not going to get into this particular conversation about competitive athletes. You know, all of them are on gear, whatever. But you're a kid. You need to let your natural shit go. I mean, you don't need them. You're young. You don't need to do something that in the long run is going to ruin your steroid production. Like, dude, going on PEDs is rough. And a lot of these people cycle for a reason because they want to make sure that they have like natural production themselves. So you should not be going and destroying your fucking body for nothing at 14 when you're still growing and going through puberty.
so dedicated to having thinner cheeks that he started microdosing meth.
Do you think that I'm doing this as a form of entertainment when I have to stay up for 3 days in a row, high on crystal meth, right?
He has to.
Trying to suppress my appetite and get hollow cheeks.
This may seem like a meme,
I don't know. I wonder if he's just like trolling for attention. What the fuck?
but other streamers have seen him do it.
I don't know if I'm being a fucking snitch. I've never seen someone snort meth. I literally witnessed Clav snort
I
meth.
feel like I'm on a Disney ride with this fucking music. This is insane.
Like, I swear to God, bro, I've never seen someone tweak off meth, like, in person, chat.
This is a
That's insane. What the fuck?
fucking horror story, right? I wish that I wasn't a fucking autist.
His goal is to unify the manosphere.
Because we're all on the same mission, you know? That's what I tell Tate. It's like we are all advocating in some form for men's issues.
Men's issues? What the hell? How are you advocating for men's issues? I hate these Manosphere guys. They just make shit up. We're advocating for men's issues. What are you talking about, bro? You are not advocating for any men's issues, okay? This is the same thing as like people on TikTok that bully fucking 13-year-olds and say it's feminism. It's not. Like what you're doing is you're being a fucking idiot trying to make money.
Right? So there's no reason.
Yeah, anti-feminism, speaking about, you know.
Anti-feminism, guys, feminism bad. What's the you know what, guys, if you could boil down feminism to one great achievement, what would you think? You'd probably be like, well, maybe voting. It's not raping kids. Feminism really started around not molesting children. It was about, hey, what if the age of consent in America isn't 7 years old or 12 years old anymore? Because that's what it used to be when it was founded on Christianity. Amazing. And they said, yeah, this seems really abusive to my children. My children are being abused. We shouldn't do this anymore. And people are like, no. And Sneako would have been one of the guys saying, no, we need to molest children, because he goes on and he weaponizes Islam to promote this idea. And he goes on and on talking about how actually age of consent shouldn't be an age. It should be a feeling, guys. When we feel like they look mature enough. Wow, that's crazy. He said that. Like, he thinks that there's situations where a 12-year-old could consent to marrying a literal adult, like a 20-year-old. So, like, dude, you know, I get it. Some feminism is cringe because girls do be having pink hair. But I mean, bro, most feminism is like, hey, don't abuse women. And what if men entered like female spaces, like being a nurse, and didn't get shamed into like out of existence? It's fucking crazy.
He doesn't say anything else because that's the depth of this movement.
Like the optics of you and the, like as the glue of the Manosphere, you know, the young kid on the block bringing everybody together.
Then we have
The young kid on the block.
Andrew Tate, the self-proclaimed most famous man on the planet.
I'm now the most famous Google person on the planet, but it's the most followed man on the planet.
If you were to ask 1,000 random members of the public to describe Andrew Tate, what is the first word that would come to their minds?
Rapist.
One of the most Googled men on the planet, a famous 6'3" billionaire. How would they describe him?
Rapist. I understand. Now, just to be clear, I know that they're just allegations, even though there is a tremendous amount of evidence that you were grooming women, and that you even admit that you dated a girl when you were like in your 20s and she was 15 and you groomed her into being your Bonna bitch. But most people would look at you as the rape guy. That's pretty much what they would boil down to. So
famous,
humble, correct.
He has human trafficking
so funny
charges against him, with one of his victims being a minor, Nick Fuentes, the Mexican white supremacist with the most diverse friend group.
Epstein's my boy, dude. Let's just be honest. Epstein was cool as fuck.
Whoa.
There, I said it. People who, although they appear to be white, they are white-skinned or light-skinned.
Isn't that you?
They do not identify as white. Then when they get
as long as you identify as white, you're good. Okay, that's what I thought.
They say, "Hey, come on now, don't lump me in with them. I'm not white. I'm Jewish."
You're saying you're a white supremacist? I'm not white supremacist. I'm excellent.
This man leaves it.
What a coward! Damn, dude, he's using that Hispanic card the second it becomes fucking convenient.
His basement to go to a club, and he's not even able to talk to anyone.
Bro, we set up the most lit collab, I feel like, of all time. This is sick.
As Nick sits there with a soda, miserable, talking himself off the ledge. Then we have Sneako, the clown, the abused dog of the group. Everyone constantly
Damn, that's brutal, man.
mocks his religion, his ethnic background, his skin color.
Hanging out with Sneako, 1 second he's doing his like New York accent, talking about Pop Smoke, and then it's like Bismillah. You're like, oh, all right, I think it's time for me to go. I think my Uber is here. Bros,
it's so funny because like this is a typical racist friend group, but it's not fun or funny. They actually believe what they're saying. But really what these people are, I mean, they're like they're literally like DEI Avengers here. You got Hispanic Nick Fuentes, Asian fucking Sneako, Black Myron. All of them are some kind of minority. But in every single one of these situations, when you really like look at this, it's like they're just a bunch of fucking kids from high school that used to like edgy jokes and think that they're being silly. That's it. What?
like, Allahu Akbar. I'm like, dude, f***ing relax. It's jokes. These f***ing towel heads have no chill at
That's crazy.
all.
Yet he's always crawling back to
I don't know. Am I supposed to? Should I be surprised? Like, what the fuck?
them, shaking their hands the next day. This is how he gets clout. They bring Sneako on stream so their chat can bully him and make Sneako unironically crash out.
Sneako is a sensitive brown clown.
Brown
Why are you laughing so hard, bro?
Dude, brown cloud.
Why are you?
Look at this, guys. Look at them. They're all some kind of minority. Dude, even Clavicular. I mean, his minority is, I think he's a zombie from taking fucking meth and steroids from when he was a young kid.
Why are you laughing
Because
so
I
hard?
started that, bro.
Yeah, brown clown is his,
Yeah. It's just like
that's his IP.
Sneako, they're racist. They're laughing at you. You are their clown.
Brown.
He doesn't care. They make too much money. Well, he does care, but there's some kind of like mental illness that goes on when you're some kind of like fucking celebrity individual where you just have to keep the machine going. These people can't have any self-respect. Like, in order to be as famous as Sneako, at least the way that he got famous, by constantly just like flipping around and like grifting as much as possible and hanging out with people who hate him for the color of his skin, you have to be willing to be like basically metaphorically ass fucked. And what that means is like you have to be okay with going through a humiliation ritual. Sneako thinks that there's this fucking magical Jewish humiliation ritual that's going on. There isn't. It's just a personal one. You are friends with people who don't respect you because you are a fucking Asian kid. That's a fact. That's just as much as it is. There's really no depth there because that's just what it is. And he has to be okay with that, or he loses these different people that he needs as connections to continue the cycling. He needs to continue. He needs these people, because even though if he abandoned them and just was like a chill person that streamed and had fun, even though he would make a 6-figure salary just being a chill guy, it's not enough for him. It won't be enough for him. So he has to like interact with like white supremacists and have takes about how it's okay to molest kids. Like, that's his fucking life, man. And it's a sad, pathetic life, but that's the life that he decided to choose. So just fucking sad.
Fuck, stop saying that, bro.
Dude,
Stop.
If I was brown, I'd be going through it if somebody called me that.
And Sneako's going through it right now.
Look at how upset he is about this.
What the f, bro?
What's the name?
Sneako to death?
Lumpkin.
Ban that guy from... Ban him from the TTS.
Mods, please.
We're banning him.
Ban him right now.
It's my TTS.
Nah, he'd rather take the money.
Ban him, dude.
Sneako is mad here, and
Ban
his
him.
friends don't care. They are farming him.
Ban him?
Ban him.
Yep.
I can't ban TTS.
Ban that.
Sneako, sensitive brown clown.
He can't ban him, dude. He's making money. He's making money bullying you. He's making $100, I guess. I don't even know how much he's making.
Fuck you.
This goes on for 40 minutes, and not long after this
Wow, what a cuck, and he puts up with it.
team that was supposed to assemble together and fight the Matrix would all end up stabbing each other in the back. Clavicular would get arrested, and his girlfriend would end up stealing $37K from him. While Sneako, Andrew Tate, and
Wow, I feel like that's probably just payment for putting up with him.
Nick Fuentes would all accuse each other of being bought or compromised by the global cabal.
Like you just said, your YouTube channel's your baby. YouTube is the Matrix, dude. Your baby is the Matrix.
Love.
You believe that?
It's funny because there's a level of truth to that. It's just different. Like, Sneako is in a mental prison of what he interprets as success, which is just being popular, right? But like, being popular doesn't make you a successful person. He is he's basically to a degree. He's a fucking red pill lol cow, but he's obsessed with it. His mind can't comprehend a world where he is not as popular as he is now. Like, Sneako could legitimately just like take a step back and decide to just be like a chill guy that just like goes on and he just like talks about regular shit. And he has like a conversation with the real people, not like the freaks that he has online. But he doesn't want that. Even though he would be very successful for a very long time, he doesn't care. He doesn't want that. He can't handle it.
What
does this do?
Waited until I got to jail to go live and try to like snipe my viewers.
Betrayal.
Whoa, I went to jail? Why do all these guys go to jail, I wonder?
Teams in Israel.
It's a homosexual rage which is suppressed.
You got something to say over there, safely behind the Jew-proof cancellation. Now he's Jewish too.
And cucking.
What the fuck? That's crazy that Jewish is a slur right now. Jesus.
He was obsessed with me. And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession.
This story has it all.
A homosexual obsession. Fucking crazy.
The crash out is legendary.
That's what Mossad wants. That's what they want. They want me. They're trying to ruin my life so I crash out and I can't stream.
Now, I'm not a Looksmaxer, but I am a health maxer.
So he can't stream? The Matrix is trying to do it so he can't stream? The Matrix cares that much about him?
Stem cells, they're all the rage. Wrestlers and even Joe Rogan have talked about how they repaired their injuries.
How have you been able to do
I love this. This is going to be an ad. I love it.
it for this long?
So,
Hey, Rey Mysterio.
right around 2014, my body was broken down. I ran into
It's steroids. That's how they're on a lot of steroids and like fucking uppers, whether it's like some kind of meth
stem
or coke or whatever the fuck.
cells. And ever since then, you know, that's been my fountain of youth.
The United States is behind on stem cell therapy due to a lot of overregulation, forcing people to go overseas, sometimes spending $50,000 on an expensive placenta stem cell injection. You can
Why do that when you could just eat your wife's placenta?
actually support your own stem cells with high flavanol cocoa. That's right, dark chocolate. Harvard scientist William Lee actually backs this up.
The flavanols in cocoa stimulate stem cells to come out of your bone marrow like bees in a beehive in your bloodstream, and they go out and they find wherever it needs to be repaired. And so we can eat foods like high flavanol cocoa in order to be able to actually get the stem cells to work a little bit better. Well, clinical studies have been done with high flavanol cocoa to show that in like men who are in their 60s with heart
Are we selling stem cells? Willie Mac, what the fuck is this?
heart disease, they could actually just have 2 cups of dark chocolate hot cocoa a day for a month.
Yeah.
And they double.
What do they mean? A whole cup of it? like in water, like a little, like some powder, or
the amount of stem cells in your bloodstream.
But here's the thing. Flavonols are the good thing found in cocoa beans that are usually destroyed during the chocolate making process. That's where Black Forest Supplements comes in with the first ever high flavanol cocoa powder, packed with everything your body needs. It's only 30 calories.
sounds like Idiocracy. It's got everything your body needs, dude.
By putting it in my coffee, but you can put it in your protein shake or whatever. This
Put it up your fucking ass, dude.
isn't regular cocoa, it's stem cell fueled. Buy one, get one free on their best-selling cocoa formula.
I don't know, man. I'm not listen, Willie, I love you. I'm not an expert on stem cells or frankly anything. Let's be fucking real. But this one seems a little sketch. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, bud.
Available for the next 48 hours only. This,
I'm chilling with the Zins and the VPNs and stuff, but and the wallets, but I don't know.
This is one of those rare instances where the science is clear. If
Skeletal Plant's grave. It's chocolate.
you've been thinking about trying it, there's no better time than right now. So hit the link in the description or the pinned comment and Health Max today. Thank you, Black Forest, for sponsoring this video. You might be looking at this group of individuals and wondering if it's 2022 all over again. I used to talk about them a lot, but I stopped because their movement fell off. But this man,
It did fall off. It's pretty interesting that like the movement basically died off when Andrew Tate was in significant trouble. But we still got a documentary that was like a stab in the heart. Well, it was like the execution sentence, which actually was good because these red pills people are like fucking lol cows. But it's interesting how long it took.
Clavicular has gone mega viral for his black pill content, meaning that the only thing that matters in life is your looks.
I maximize all metrics of my life. I've just come to the conclusion, based on anecdotes, based on numbers, that looks are the most important metric.
So why would you borrow from the future then? Like this guy's on like all this like crazy shit. Like he's gonna look like shit when he's older. Like I'm already like I was an ugly fucking young man, so I already look a lot better than I used to look. So I'm only gonna continue to go up. I'm the kind of guy that gets more attractive. Like I'm gonna peak in my 40s, I think. My late 30s, early 40s. So good for me. But these guys are gonna be like dead by the time they get there because their bodies are gonna be so beat up by whatever.
Gonna win an election between JD Vance and Gavin Newsom? Well, Gavin Newsom because JD Vance is fat.
Whoa, that looked like me.
Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Gavin Newsom against JD Vance because JD Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
JD Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese.
That's what I've been saying.
Recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
Charlie Kirk gets murdered wouldn't have happened if he was more handsome.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him.
I hate that this theory holds some water to it, dude. But, I don't know. There might be something there. I mean, it's pretty fucked up that we would even talk about this considering what happened to Charlie Kirk, but damn.
Might be an insensitive video to make, but I'm really trying to bring awareness to how brutal the black pill is.
This guy was taking testosterone supplements at age 15. Turkey Tom dug up that he spent a lot of time on this forum called Looksmaxing.org. There's instructional videos on it explaining how you have to have a warrior skull or else you're prey, which like, damn, dude, looks like I'm prey. It's the male version of Instagram models that make you feel insecure. He's posting about how he's on 4 steroid cycles at 18 years old. You got a bone smash to swell your face up so you look more like handsome Squidward.
Yo,
is that real?
Does bone mashing work?
Bone smashing, yes. Bone smashing is one of my all-time
Wait, how does that work? Did I like low-key break that down?
I would just lay down in your bed, brace your head, and then just punch like this.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, he's not doing that.
My jaw looks a little weak.
He's sitting here tenderizing his face. This is so strange, dude. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? What a fucking freak, man. What the hell? Is this real?
Bone smash to strengthen it. My ratios are nearly golden now.
It's funny that Looksmaxing
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, dog?
is taken off in the red pill space because they're essentially one step away from just being drag queens. In fact, he literally
That's funny.
did a runway walk. He wears makeup to cover up his acne.
Yeah, makeup maxing is good looks max, though. I've never had this much acne in my
Dude, this is like a mental health problem. I'm pretty sure Clavicular has a mental health issue.
life, bro. Yeah, this is so bad.
Oh my
the
God.
trend is just like 2 days in, my skin starts breaking out like crazy.
His friends wear wigs and fake muscles. Sneako's saying how he actually does better runway walks. And it's like doing a demonstration.
What the fuck is this?
Right there. That's how you do a walk. That's how you do a walk.
What? Dude, what the fuck? How did the red pill get even gayer? It was already about a bunch of guys, like, calling older women disgusting because they don't look like children and have hair. and calling them worthless if one other person like touched them with their fucking penis. And these guys are doing runway walks. What the actual fuck, dude? Like, unironically, what the actual fuck am I looking at? That is insane. That's wild. That's okay. Incredible, dude. The self-awareness is just everywhere. So much.
The Manosphere has 2 people giving advice on how to model. One of them wears makeup and the other one is a cuck.
When I say hi, I get shut down. When I'm outside, I get stressed out. When I got people around, I'm anxious. Nobody likes me. What the fuck now?
The red pill movement has fallen off, so everyone is trying to rally around Clavicular. They're complimenting him non-stop because they need the clout.
Streaming non-stop.
Yeah.
You're everywhere.
Oh, is that what it is? That like he's popular right now? So they're just attaching themselves to the flavor of the month in such an aggressive way? Damn.
Future, my friend.
Yeah.
The future.
Before the party, Clavicular's calling up girls because they need them for the content. They gotta look cool.
You gotta make sure it's hot girls. You know any other hot girls?
Yes.
But he has to be rude so he can look cool in front of Sneako.
What I'm telling you gotta listen. All right, the party's at 8. I don't give a shit about your dinner. So I'll see you at 8. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so you know the details. Come or don't come. I don't give a fuck. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Wow, what a cool guy.
She didn't show up. I get that he wants to come off as a badass pimp here, but the aura leaves the minute you ask Sneako if you look cool or not.
Is that a W call?
Did I look cool being mean to somebody?
What did she say? I didn't even hear.
Dude, I was...
That's actually funny.
I was like, come or don't come. She's like, oh, wait, I have a dinner at 9. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like not your problem.
Like, bitch, like, I give you the details, like, come.
He's begging for Sneako's approval.
I like the
That's pathetic, dude. Really? How old are these people?
optics of you and the, like as the glue of the Manosphere. You know, the young kid on the block, bringing everybody together.
We're all in the same
That's so beautiful. The young kid on the block is bringing everybody together.
mission, you know? That's what I tell Tim.
Maybe it's refreshing that he doesn't constantly talk about Jewish people like the rest of them do. Maybe that's what they like about him, you know?
So having a unified front for men and like a horrible society, a horrible dating market is like kind of something we need.
These guys would end up failing in their mission because by the end they would all accuse each other of being bought by Jews. We'll get to that later. Okay. A key part of this drama is that Nick and Sneako are big Kanye fans. They spent Thanksgiving with him. Sneako gets made fun of because he brought Baby Bell cheese to a billionaire's Thanksgiving.
Sneako
what?
brought a bag of Baby Bell cheese to a billionaire's Thanksgiving dinner, sent $20. W. Sneako.
Because we were
Is that real?
debating, we're like, what do we bring to this party? What are we supposed to bring? Should we bring anything? Is it impolite not to? He pulls up with a bag of Baby Bell cheeses.
That's insane. I mean, Baby Bell cheeses are good as fuck. If I'm gonna be real with you. They are good, but you could this is how you know like Sneako's like obviously can't get a real girlfriend. You know what my wife would pull up with to this white supremacist Thanksgiving? No, not even gonna lie, dude. You know what my wife would pull up with? This fucking delicious buffalo mac and cheese dip. Are you fucking kidding me? We get that Costco chicken and we mix it in. It's incredible, dude. It's unironically the most incredible thing that you'll eat in your entire fucking life. I love that thing. My family loves it. It's so thick you don't even need to dip it into anything. It's so good, dude. It's so good. You're showing up with Baby Bell cheeses. You're showing up with an ingredient to a dip. What the hell's the matter with you, dude? Why not like a nice charcuterie board, bud? Like, how beta can you get?
Was like, what is that for? He's like, well, cheese and wine. I was like, naturally,
Damn.
right? Great idea. No, but that's why we love Sneako.
He's known as the group idiot.
I brought sparkling wine and I brought cheese to Thanksgiving dinner.
Sparkling wine. That's fucking gay. Holy shit.
You pull up to a dinner party, you bring something, you know?
But cheese, bro?
You don't like cheese?
No.
Be honest.
I mean, you could bring cheese. I just don't understand why you wouldn't bring more than what you brought. Like, don't you think you would want to bring more than just like cheese? Like you brought something. You bought like a fucking like a burden. You have to unwrap. And the cheese is good, but I have to unwrap it. Like that's insane. You have to unwrap the cheese. That's fucking crazy. It's annoying as shit too.
Is the cheese a stupid gift?
Yes.
Bro, you just said it was fine for a Thanksgiving. It's not even a gift. It's just something you bring.
They're constantly
A little jester's crazy.
looking for each other's approval. So Nick Fuentes comes over and he starts bad-mouthing Sneako's religion to his face, his audience, and in his home.
Wow, what a nice guy.
I don't have Instagram.
No, that's haram.
I can't DM women. I literally can't use Instagram.
Yeah, he's banned anyway.
Boko Haram.
Yeah.
Education is forbidden.
This is a haram collab.
I mean, look, that's the way of the world. It's like, because look, honestly, like Sneako, like he's Muslim, and like so when you go to like New York, they're taking up space. They're doing their call to prayer in Times Square, and if you're just like, let's say you're out there,
Sneako's just taking it. He's just taking it. He's just taking it.
you know, you're doing the pretty boy thing. You got your girl on your arm, or a few girls on your arm. What if you get pressed by like 10 Muslims?
He's saying you're gonna get mugged and gaped. Imagine being...
Well, you have to think about this. This is Sneako's religion, but 99.99% of his audience are not Muslim. But he's one of the good Muslims. That's how they interpret him. They interpret him as one of the good Muslims. So he has to take it. He has to sit there and he has to take it or he loses his audience. These people talk about how girls are weak and pathetic and they're fucking losers. And this guy who loves his religion, it is the sole justifier for why he thinks little 12-year-olds can be can be mature enough to get molested by grown men in a marriage. He loves this religion. It's his entire identity. And yet he sits here and he lets people bully the shit out of him and everybody associated with his religion because he can't say anything else. That's it. He can't say anything else. Or he's going to lose his audience. That's it. That's his whole thing. He's going to lose his audience if he fucking fights back. So that's where we're at here.
So mentally cucked that you have to collab with someone who thinks this way about your faith. It's pathetic. Clavicular then starts telling everyone that his meds made him infertile, but it's worth it to Looksmax.
Seriously, in 2025,
well, there's your good news. At least these people won't be reproducing.
For people to ignore like all these like pharmaceutical advancements, like this patch I'm wearing that Sam Bankman-Fried also wore, like M-Sam's allegedly
Jewish.
Of course that's
Whoa, Jewish.
Sneako's takeaway. Clavicular is mimicking the medication of a man who pulled off one of the biggest crypto schemes in history with FTX. Stealing
and he's ugly. What the fuck?
billions of dollars. That's who he idolizes.
I'm afraid of the side effect. I want kids, man. I want a family.
Don't do that, Sneako. Just take whatever medication Clavicular's on, please, for the love of fucking Jesus Christ. The way that you act right now, you will be a terrible fucking father.
Side effects? Yeah. Bro, if you just take HCG, you will not have any issues with fertility. I just don't want to be fertile.
He's 20 years old and his dick doesn't work because he's on so many drugs and prescriptions.
ED at 21 years old is fucking insanity. Permanent ED. Dude, it's genuinely done for me. Yeah, it's done for me, bro.
Wow. Maybe that's why he's so calm. Because he can't, like, his fucking balls don't work, so he's not sitting there fucking sexually harassing women like the rest of them do.
It is so sad, though, that I can't fucking...
Clavicular says he's autistic, but instead of being obsessed with Sonic or trains, it's Looksmaxing. He says it's...
Dude, did he literally... I can't believe Clavicular fucking self-diagnosed like a TikTok girl.
His greatest superpower.
To see people just exist within themselves without looking for external validation.
That's why I'm so glad that I'm neurodivergent and I never try.
I am neurodivergent. I hate people who do this. Me too, dude. Everybody is nowadays. You know what that means? It means you're not anymore. If everybody has fucking autism, nobody has it anymore. Okay? The reason that autism is a diagnosis is specifically so that it can help people out to get treated by society differently. Or to help them out because they struggle to interact with society, so it can create protocols to help them adjust to society productively. But if everybody has fucking autism, then society is created for people with autism. So please shut the fuck up.
Tried to fit in in high school with these social groups and look for the approval of other people.
You were literally begging for Sneako's approval 5 minutes earlier. It's like, yeah, trust me, taking testosterone supplements really gives me energy, but he can barely keep his eyes open.
You got a Looksmax vasectomy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Self-treatment. But yeah, more energy. Better physique.
He talks like he's about to pass out.
Better physique.
They show up to the party, everyone glazes Clavicular, even when it comes to him doing meth.
I know you say meth to be funny, but it's a prescription.
Well, I had a prescription, but I was being additive.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm trying to give you an offer. Never mind.
Well, no, I'm an honest guy, man. I was doing fucking crystal meth. You know what I mean? So
Well, meth ran the blitzkrieg, bro. Meth got shit done. So I don't know. Meth was real deal.
that's why everyone was hating on me. And I'm like, guys, like this is how fucking Hitler was able to.
How the good guys did so well.
I like that you guys don't give me like any disrespect for like my youth or whatever. Like
You're the future, my friend.
yeah,
You're the
that's,
future.
that's very admirable, and I appreciate that.
Byron,
Does this not look like some kind of grooming? It's just like, yeah, thanks for not bullying me for being a young guy. Yeah, well, you're new to the sphere and you're useful right now. We can farm content off you, but just like the girls I forced to do webcam work, the second you stop being useful, we're gonna use you to bully. Just like Sneako, they used to love and glaze Sneako, and now he's just the target of their fucking bullying. So, you know, keep that in mind there, boss man. Really need to keep that in mind, buddy.
and I would tell you to wipe the cum off your face, but the guy's got ED, so. Speaking of which, there was randomly an arc between all these people where they defended Jeffrey Epstein. Andrew Tate tweeted, I miss human trafficking. The emotions ran high. Been chasing dopamine ever since. Now that could be a joke, but then he immediately followed.
It doesn't matter. It's like the idea is to flood your senses with like outrage and to the point where you stop caring. So that you'll like you just be like, oh okay, that's the whole point. Like it's all very ingenuine bullshit.
Close it up with, the thing I'm not supposed to say about the Epstein files is that women have become such lying whores that it's impossible to take any of these unsubstantiated claims seriously.
Yeah, but the claims are very substantiated, so.
Has been substantiated. Epstein was convicted in criminal court, but then I see Nick Fuentes defending Epstein.
Epstein's my boy, dude. Let's just be honest.
Yep, guys, 15. Apparently, it's okay to rape him now. That's fucking crazy. That's basically the take of these fucking disgusting red pill people. Did I see that Clavicula cried that he ate a burger with cheese? Fucking crazy. What a dweeb.
Epstein was cool as fuck. There, I said it. Everybody would say, I would never go. Me, Epstein Island, I would never. And it's like, dude, you're telling me. Jeffrey Epstein was probably so cool. Like he was
wow, incredible.
Probably the coldest, coolest guy you know. You're telling me the coolest guy you know who knows everybody says, hey, we're going to go on my private jet to my private island. We got hot girls. He doesn't tell you how old they are. How lame would you be? Are they 18? Like, who's gonna be the nerd that asks that? You probably would just assume they are. Or that it's in international waters, so it doesn't matter.
Then he starts.
Oh yeah, well, that's how you should operate, guys. You know, if a girl, if it's legal in that country, you should have sex with them. Basically, that's the take here, I guess. So that's interesting.
Saying what Epstein did isn't technically pedophilia.
This whole pedo thing, it's like, is it really pedophilia? I don't want to be the one that has to say it, but I guess I'm being forced to say it.
Crazy, you forced by who?
It's not
forced, like what? Like Jeffrey Epstein forced kids to fucking get raped? I don't understand.
Not really pedophilia.
Nobody's
based? No, not based. It's not really pedophilia. Actually, my understanding is that there were girls like as young as like 12. But this is the problem with this situation, is that most of the people that are supporting this message from Fuentes that are very religious, and I'm not saying all religious people, but the religious people in this sphere, they are okay with children getting raped. They don't really believe in rape. They think that like women should be thankful that they don't get raped, right? Like people say that those types of people want to rape women because, like, imagine I said, you should be thankful I don't hit you right now. It means I want to hit you, right? But they're fine with that. And age of consent to them is like whatever, whenever they get horny and they're disgusted by women their own age because they're disgusting, specifically the men, not the women. Your body is biologically tuned to want to fuck older women as you get older. But they're disgusting. So they have these like takes, but they're okay with like children getting forcefully like molested. Like they want to do it. That's their power fantasy. And they interpret age of consent like how it was when we were founded as a Christian country, which was 7 to 12 years old. Obviously we know that's wrong, but that's how they want to interpret it. And so like when they say something like that, like the rape isn't an issue to them because they don't care that girls get raped. They think that they have an entitlement to their body. So it's more about how like, well, they weren't technically pedophiles. They were probably grown looking too. Like that's going to be the whole thing. And the reason that they bring it up is specifically because they want to downplay it. Like when you hear, hey, somebody was molested, that was like 15 and somebody says pedophilia, your first reaction is not going to be like, well, technically. No, your first reaction is be like, yeah, it's terrible. A child got raped. A young person got raped. He needs to clarify because it's him trying to dog whistle that it's okay.
He's forcing you to defend Jeffrey Epstein.
They weren't trafficking 5-year-olds. It was like they were technically not legal. Big difference.
Technically not legal because he thinks that it should be legal.
In my
Like I just said, he thinks that like little girls should be legal.
opinion, I know that's a controversial take, but that's not really the issue there. Okay? The issue is not that they were barely legal teens.
Why is he making it seem like trafficking teenagers is okay? That's pretty bad.
The issue is that Epstein is a Jewish spy, probably working with Israel.
Maybe, there's no hard evidence of that. That would also be an issue. Why are we trying to understate the trafficking of teenagers?
I love that, like, I love that you'd think that he would say, oh, the reason, and I don't know if Jeffrey Epstein is some kind of Jewish spy, but you'd think that his take would be like, oh, what he's doing is horrible, and, you know, blame it on Jewish people for him supposedly being a Jewish spy, which, again, I don't know if that's substantiated, and I'm not making that claim. But he's like, no, this part's actually fine. It's just that he's Jewish is the issue. It's like, what the fuck? After going on about how he would go to the guy's island, you think that you'd want to not associate yourself with him, but okay, incredible.
The youngest victim in the Epstein files is 14 years old. Nick then starts selling Epstein quarter zips.
Have my brand new USA quarter zip.
It's the outrage market, baby. They got to stay relevant somehow.
This is very high quality. We've sold over 1,000 of these already. They've only been here, I think, for a few days. We already sold over 1,000 of them. It's my #1 bestseller for the year so far.
Then I remember back when Sneako debated Charlie and he argued that you should be able to marry a child.
I want to be in a society full of happy married people that are ready to have children, that are God-fearing.
Those happy married people are sometimes, in your world, 14, 15, 16 years old.
Absolutely.
That's a fucking crazy take, dude. Wild.
By your morality, all of human history, everybody was a pedophile. In the 1800s in America, the age was 10. In the UK, 200 years ago, the age was 7.
Does Sneako think it's good for 7-year-olds to be wifed up? The reason why they...
Well, this is a really interesting argument because Sneako, when it comes to children being raped, he's like, dude, we used to rape kids all the time and it was okay. Okay. While it used to be, I mean, like, didn't Israel take a bunch of land from Palestinian people? I mean, that used to be okay, so why do you care? Right? Do you understand how this looks really fucking stupid? Do you understand how when you logic test any of these people, it can't hold up? So when it comes down to it, historically, molesting children's okay. So let's do it. But historically, stealing other people's land's okay. But we shouldn't do that anymore? I'm confused. Which one are we supposed to do? Oh, we're supposed to acknowledge here, obviously, that times move on and change, and we get smarter as a society and more aware socially, and we should probably stop harming people. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought?
The age of consent
Who would have fucking thought, dude?
was raised is because of child trafficking. Parents were selling their children as child brides. No wonder they're all cool with Andrew Tate.
One of the best lines that he has that I now use is that I am going to human traffic you. And they f***ing love it because, listen,
For real, yeah.
they all f***ing play DJ to 50 Shades of Grey, bro.
Yeah.
Human trafficking from a billionaire.
Like 60% of women have like rape fantasies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Dude, they just won't say it. 50 Shades of Grey was Epstein.
What does that mean?
I'm not 50 Shades of Grey was Epstein?
Is 50 Shades of Grey about adults? Yes, the characters are 20.
He's saying that Jewish people made it. That's what he's saying here. I'm a little more caught up on the fact that there's a bunch of men right now standing around going, yeah, raping women is so chill. Women want to be raped. Because I read a study online that said women like, they have fantasies about being sexually assaulted, which is also called CNC, which is consensual non-consent, which is something you do with somebody that you trust, and it is a fantasy. It is a fantasy. A lot of guys have fantasies of shooting people in war. That's why they play Call of Duty, but they don't actually want to go to war. It's a fantasy. That's why they engage with it without the harm aspect of the fantasy. Right? It's like a roller coaster. Roller coasters, the thrill of a roller coaster is that it's like really fun because it might be dangerous, but you know it's not really dangerous because it's a curated experience. Right? But these people, they hear this and they go, I want to rape women. That's their brains. Their brain wants to rape women. And so they construct this whole entire fucking situation where like actually it's okay to sex traffic and like have these pro assault takes on women and entitlement takes, because I read a study once online that confirmed my bias, but also I'm too unintelligent to actually understand what it means. It's like, wow, you guys in the red pill, it's literally, in order to be a red pill creator, you have to unironically be a fucking idiot. Like you have to be one of the stupidest people alive. That's what it is.
21 and 27, so too old for Sneako. I seriously question if there's anyone dumber than Sneako. Meanwhile, Andrew Tate is talking about how the world used to be more fun.
I promise the world used to be fun.
Sneako presses Andrew for an example, and he talks about how he peed on the floor at a bar.
What changed? You used to just get away with stuff back then. I had a fight in Belgium. We go into this only bar that's open, and it's me and my 3 guys. We're all fighters. We start drinking beer.
Me and my 3 guys. You guys fuck or what?
And then we start getting loud or whatever. So the guy goes, "You have to leave. You're too loud." I'm like, bro, there's no one else in this fucking place. It's just us. So we're in the bathroom and just start pissing all over the floor. So it's funny.
He should come
That's so cool, man. You're like a really cool guy. A really annoying person, though.
to Chicago. People do that at the pub every night. Or better yet,
Guys, I want to become... I would like to engage in obnoxious behaviors.
go to Jeremy's place.
My God. I just peed in my basement.
They all start sharing advice with each other, but not career advice. It's about how you should hit your kid and your wife.
You gotta smack your kids. Controversial take, but beating kids is good.
They have.
Controversial take. Beating kids is good. I wish somebody would beat the fuck out of Myron, because obviously, holy fuck, he's dumb. Holy shit. He's so dumb. That's a joke, obviously. But I don't understand. The beating your kids is cool. Awesome, man. Hopefully, obviously, you're not going to have kids, so it doesn't really matter what you're saying. But
Have to know it's a possibility. How they have to know if they f with you too tough that they're gonna get smacked.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Throwing the violence always needs to be there. Yeah.
I love how all their takes always have to do with abusing helpless people, women, children. That's all their takes. We could have a conversation about how, like, you know, discipline like that could be productive in very certain situations. I get it. We could totally have that conversation. But guess what? We don't want to have that conversation because it's not really necessary to fucking perseverate on the thought of wanting to harm innocent people and like helpless people. But Andrew Tate and Myron, they always, everything out of their mouth is like, what if raping women was okay? What if beating children was okay? That'd be cool. That's like their entirety of their conversations are just different ways that they can harm people and feel really good about themselves. They're the kind of people that hit their kids, not because their kid like needs to be hit because they're being really bad, but because they really want to hit their kid. So they set up situations where their kid is destined to fail so they could justify hitting their kid. Because it's not about actually having a healthy kid. It's about beating their kid because they want to beat children. That is all it is. And in Andrew Tate's case, date the children, like a 15-year-old that he admitted into, that he groomed. So this is all this is, dude.
Always needs to be there.
Hey, Future said it. Bitch don't get too comfortable.
I assume they mean like a spanking. Okay, but it just gets weird.
No, it's not what they mean. Usually too much charity for them.
This dude then tells a story about hitting one of his girlfriends soon after she gave birth.
That's a problem. Now you gotta go, you full dictator. And dude, I had it happen to me with the mother of my kids yesterday. I tried to be sweet to her because she just had a baby. We start beefing, and now it don't look good. You can absolutely love her. But sometimes they gotta know.
They gotta know.
Sorry. He had a girl had a baby, just had a baby. A woman just birthed his immortality, and she's going through insane amount of hormones, but she didn't do something he liked, so he had to hit her. That's what he's saying. I couldn't explain to you a weaker male behavior than beating your fucking girlfriend or wife or whatever. After she had a fucking kid. That's actually despicable behavior. After a woman, even while they're pregnant, they're going to be hormonal. Their body is going through a significant change to incubate your fucking child. So even if they're annoying, you put up with it. That is the stoicism of men, is putting up with their pregnant wife and their wife after they give birth, because like you need to deal with them having like a hormonal meltdown because their body is going through a change. But these guys who constantly advocate for what? For being stoic, all of a sudden can't be stoic at the right times. They need to be weak. They want to be weak. And that's what we're seeing there. Isn't that fucking amazing? Wow. So fucking incredible.
Oh, what? That you'll hit them?
Can't negotiate with terrorists.
You call her a
Yeah, terrorists. Got it.
terrorist? Do you put her in the gulag? The Tates are criminally charged with both of those things. They decide to go to the club, they line up for a photo like it's prom. 5 of these men are older than 35, and 2 of them are doing the duck face. So they all get in the car, the old guy puts on country music, Clavicular and Sneako look miserable. So Sneako and Clavicular put on Kanye's Hail Hitler song. Man, that old guy got out of camera view real quick.
I mean, it makes sense to me that they would do this type of stuff. I get it. Like, Sneako is hated by his entire, like, every one of his friends. So it obviously makes a lot of sense that, it makes a lot of sense to me that he would be, like, really upset and self-conscious and feel the need to, like, do shit like this. like try to like rage bait for attention, because he's like really hates himself because his entire fucking career is acting like a fool and getting abused by his own friends. So he's like, I gotta be hateful to somebody, you know? It's like, that's why they all bully him, because he's a weak one in the group. So he wants to create a new weak one in the group, and that's Jewish people for him.
These are Hitler's greatest loyalists in 2026. A white supremacist who's a Mexican, 2 Muslims, one of them being a mixed race guy who lives in Dubai, and a 20-year-old who puts on makeup before going out. As they pull up to the club, Andrew Tate basically dives out of the car. They talk about how this is the greatest collab ever.
Did it, man.
This is so much fun.
You're the glue. You did it. Hey, tell me you collab in the chat. Without you, this would not have happened.
Oh, we set up the most lit collab, I feel like, of all time.
Forget your boxing events, Mr. Beast videos, or cross-country tours. We got guys in a nightclub drinking Red Bull, standing still, not talking to anybody. Andrew Tate gets put on the mic at the club, and he talks about his court case.
Can you do me a favor instead of help me in court? Make some noise if bitches lie.
The initial silence is
Make some noise if bitches do be lying.
brutal, and it only gets more cringe.
Who's lying, Your Honor? I'm innocent. Do women lie? Say women lie.
Women do be lying, guys. It's me, Andrew Tate. Women do be lying all the time, I guess. Didn't he lie to all the women he sex trafficked? Like, what?
Oh, this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Are you at the club, or is this a therapy session? None of your friends are smiling. Nick couldn't look
Damn, that's so sad for him and his friends, I guess.
more miserable. Everyone's just looking at their phone.
Yo, Nick, I'm gonna bring some girls over for you. I'm good.
We'd rather
I'm good. I don't want any girls. I'm just here, and I'm gay, by the way.
stand here and do nothing. The night peaks with them playing HH at the club. They're all pogging out. This was the height of their fun. The next 2 hours, everyone just stood around awkwardly. Nobody's even talking to each other. Andrew Tate is saying how he wants to kill himself.
Now having fun, Andrew? I'm gonna kill myself.
Tristan is miming
Well, that's the one way for me to like Andrew Tate. Just kidding, guys. Don't ever do that, even if you're a horrific person.
shooting himself in the head. Look how lame this footage is. Myron's just standing there, claviculars on his phone. Andrew Tate.
What happened? I thought Myron is the guy who loves doing this shit. Isn't he the one? Shouldn't Myron and Tate be going around being like, yeah, this is so cool. We're so cool right now, dude. We're so back. We're so cool and we're so back.
It's on watch. At least Sneako's singing, kind of. The camera guy starts filming parts of the club where people are actually having fun as they talk about leaving.
This is so gay in the club, you just stand around, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm cool going back. I just want to hell Hitler.
Guys, let's go back.
Yeah, now that we got that.
Guys, he just wanted to hail Hitler. That's fucking crazy. Incredible, bud. Good for you. That's unhinged behavior, but you know what? I'm happy you're finding your true self. That's all I can say.
I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, whatever y'all want to do. I mean, I'm just here for the street, man.
I got a sprinter coming.
Here you can see Myron's only dance move is the Roman salute. Also, what's up with Sneako? Is he
The Roman salute, that's funny.
coming his pants? So these guys get made fun of on Twitter for this car crash of a stream. Sneako uploads a YouTube video and tries to edit the footage to make it look all cool. Doesn't work because it wasn't cool. It was lame. All of the top comments are about
Dude, you're just gay. You're just gay, dude. What the fuck?
how boring this is. Modern clubbing. Standing around staring at your phone, not talking to anyone. Waving your fingers occasionally. I know Nick hated every second of this. This looks like hell. Absolute soul imploding cringe. After the club, everyone's feeling good, especially Sneako.
I like that. That was good.
Usually just gets picked on. They bring these girls back from the club who immediately leave after they talk about how great the Hitler song is.
What the hell? I thought Andrew Tate was like fucking. What happened, dude? He's not very good at that whole sex trafficking thing anymore, huh?
It's such a good song, too.
Oh, he's not there. He's not there.
It's like, I'm not even trolling. Like,
It's such good. So good, dude. We love music, guys. I'm an art major.
I get so hyped up. Like when the beat drops, like finally.
Song of the year, man.
Yeah.
Why don't you just play the song again if you guys like it so much? Like, really like that song. Oh, why don't you just like play it more? No, I'm just gonna talk about it. Time for our music theory, guys. Chat, it's time for music theory. Should we play the song again? No, let's just do some music theory about how good the song is. That is what I was thinking for personally. Thinking the exact same thing, bro. Thinking the exact same thing. It's incredible. Great minds think alike. It's incredible.
We got motion. Can the bitches in the back say?
Say Nick.
I don't know if they will.
I think you guys scared him off. Nice job, TTS.
Yeah, good job, TTS.
Oh man.
Close the door on the way out.
I'm inviting new girls over, whatever.
New girls do not end up coming over. The stream just turns into them reading super chats, bullying Sneako for being
Do they even pay the girls? Like,
Muslim, and none of his friends care because they don't like Sneako that much.
Sneako is such a you are.
That's funny.
No, it's not funny.
Oh, you laughed really hard at that one, Nick. Look at my friends, Chuck.
Oh, now they were saying.
Come on, dog.
He's dying laughing at that one.
Sneako, you should have brought Baby Bell cheese as a welcoming gift.
bro, the Baby Bell cheese thing though is so funny, dude. It's so funny. Like that's my favorite antisocial behavior of Sneako's. You know, obviously he thinks kids can be adults and all this other stuff, but my favorite, least dangerous one is thinking that it's appropriate to bring Baby Bell cheese to a fucking billionaire's home for Thanksgiving dinner and sparkling wine from, I guess, like a fucking aisle at Stop and Shop or something. I don't get it. That's his fucking super based take there. You know, you love to hear it. It's just funny to me. Like it's just funny.
Bring cheese.
Do you see how hard he laughs when I get? Do you guys see?
Sneako, can you tell us what went through your head when you showed up to a billionaire's party with Baby Bell?
Do you see that? You guys pretend to be anti-Semitic and everything. Oh, billionaire! Now you can't bring cheese.
You pretend to be anti-Semitic and now you can't bring cheese. Wow. I just never thought of it that way before. Good point.
Yeah,
I'm not laughing.
I'm not changing around rich people.
Bro.
I'm not changing who I am. I'm going to give cheese and a sparkling, non-alcoholic wine for Thanksgiving.
Bro, the only thing that Baby Bell is appropriate cheese is for like your lunchbox for your kid, or like for anybody, a lunchbox for anybody. And I'm bringing this cheese to work. Okay, cool. I'm bringing this cheese. You know, what do you talk about? Fucking Thanksgiving?
Just be juice. Sneako's bringing Welch's to Thanksgiving.
Sneako is a sensitive brown clown.
Why the fuck are you laughing so hard, bro?
Dude, brown clown.
Why are you laughing so hard?
Because I started that, bro.
Yeah, brown clown is his.
Yeah, it's just like
that's his IP.
Brown clown. Sneako, these guys really like you, man.
Yeah.
These guys really like you and respect the fuck out of you. It's actually impressive.
Brown.
It's not funny, bro. It's racist.
Apparently it is. To them.
Sneako, they're racist. They don't care.
Stop saying that, bro.
Dude.
Stop, please. Stop saying that to me, dude. It's so fucked up.
If I was brown, I'd be going through it if somebody called me that.
Sneako's going through it, and it's barely getting started. Sneako then tries to win over the audience by saying that Hitler liked Islam, a sentence that could only work among this group of people.
Did you ever see what Hitler said about Muslims?
What'd he say?
No, what?
Let me bring up the article.
He said they're awesome. Well, he prefers Islam to Christianity.
Yeah, exactly. He said it was a masculine religion.
He respected the martial religion.
He did.
This doesn't win over the viewers.
Sneako, it's me, 6-year-old Aisha. Can you ask Muhammad?
Yo, why are you laughing harder? You're Muslim, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're both physically and mentally cucked.
What the fuck, bro?
What's the name?
Sneako to death?
Blumpkin.
Ban that guy from the...
Chat, ban that guy, please. He's upsetting me.
Ban him from the TTS.
These names are really
We're banning him.
It's my TTS.
Fucking piece of shit.
Dude, what? I hope he's...
Mod, ban that guy.
Ban that guy. I can't do it myself. I can't cook. I can't clean. I can't ban people. I'm fucking dumb.
Ban him.
Clav is loving it.
I can't ban
What if I kill these guys?
$10.
These pink slimes.
Sneako, a sensitive brown clown. He walked in. Started Pakistanis and Bengalis to bond with and wash his feet with.
Dude, I'm gonna start bringing Sneako when I do TTS. They just hate on him.
They're literally picking on you for your beliefs and loving that you're crashing out with.
And then they're just sitting there and they're just letting it happen. They're doing what they're doing what Hassan did to Ethan Klein. It's funny though.
Friends like these, who needs enemies? Everyone's talking about getting food. Meanwhile, Sneako's fighting for his life.
Sneako
Steak?
is black. Oh wait, he's
It's
Chinese.
like really good. Like
Oh wait, he's Muslim.
I also
oh,
have,
wait, he's Chinese again.
I've got, like,
oh, wait,
chicken
he's
in my-
Jewish now.
some good
Make
stuff.
up her mind.
No,
day to
this is like
day.
Muslims.
Damn, these people are fucking grilling him, bro. Holy shit.
It's not a race. Ban that guy too.
Ban the guy.
I'm gonna go change.
The Clav
Chat, ban these guys. Ban these guys, dude.
is also streaming, and Clav isn't banning anyone. This turns into everybody calling Sneako Jewish, which is the worst thing you can be in this group.
I saw Sneako walking out of Shabbat in Brooklyn last week.
Cap.
Really?
No, it's not true.
They call you guys racist, but how often do we see a Mexican, a white Chad, and a Jew hang out together.
Wait, what am I?
That's crazy.
Which one am I of these?
I think you're the Randy. Actually, the Jew.
Well, I'm not going to make any comment on this guy's skin color, but he does not like black people, and I think it's ironic.
No, he's just a Jew.
He's gonna cry. You see, Sneako's all for being racist until it's him. Now he's going to cry about it.
Look at the way I get treated.
Sneako Christians colonized your San IQ religion of the sword dominated by whites and Christians. Economic forum.
Who won the war? When the U.S. invaded Afghanistan, who won?
Rape Sneako on Epstein Island, then deport him to Haiti.
I'm about to go home, man. This is like hurting my feelings.
Why are they like?
Guys, if you bully me 300 or 400 more times, I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna fucking leave if you bully me 300 or 400 times more. Okay, knock it off, please. I'm standing my ground. I can only handle 1,000 words of abuse a day.
These two paste eaters could hang out with white supremacists and then be confused when the audience hates them.
Gross.
Haven't you been on stream with Clef like all week? Like, what the hell's going on here? What's up with this?
Just no respect.
What a retard. This is the hell Sneako's dug himself into.
I have feelings, bro.
I have feelings, bro. Jeez, please stop. It's so upsetting to me. I have feelings.
Sneako the brown clown.
I want to end the stream at this point.
But he doesn't.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a tactic to try to get regular people to watch the streams, because this is the first time I've ever seen these like insane fucking freaks stream, and I'm like, you know what, I could maybe tune in just to listen to Sneako get bullied so much. It's funny.
He sits there like a cuck, watching his friend make money off him getting humiliated.
Kill Sneako with your gun.
Fuck you, bro.
Sneako, you're a cuck ass nigger.
Fuck you, bitch. Ban him too.
He's getting so worked up, dude.
Ban that guy too.
Look at his face.
Even just a partnership. I just want to make a little money.
Sneako is a fag because he let other dudes fuck his girl.
Damn, I forgot about that. I forgot he was a cuck. Fuck, I forgot about all this shit, dude. That's crazy.
Started Muslim and pegged Sneako in his tight asshole. Sneako,
You're banned. You're banned.
You know what? I get annoyed. Say that.
This man is mentally cucked. Zero self-respect.
Why can't we get along?
Damn, I can't believe he's getting cucked so hard.
Can we get along? Why can't we get along?
The company that owned the club the guys went to put out a statement apologizing for the incident because
Oh yeah, they kicked him out of the club. I forgot about that.
being known as the racist club isn't good for your bottom line. You want everyone's money. Sneako and the guys get banned for
Hell yeah, baby, capitalism at work.
going back. He cries about free speech.
Just got a text. I just asked this club, hey, can I pull up tonight? Word for word, he just said, bro, you got banned. They just sent out to all staff.
This guy Sneako want to be a victim so bad.
It's not a victim. I'm top G. I'm not no victim. This is what
I'm top G. Please, you have to believe me.
I do. This is what I do. This shows that we're
You have to believe me. I'm a top G.
not in a free country.
Brother, just the night before you were
Well, you are in a free country, and the businesses are free to not let you in. I don't understand what they don't understand about that.
crying and begging for people in chat to get banned for being racist towards you. How is this
True.
any different?
That's so funny. Wait, that's actually the funniest fucking thing. I never even put that together. Sneako is sitting here saying, hey, I want to ban people from the chat for bullying me, for calling me, saying horrible things about me, and then he cries that he got banned from the fucking club. That is the biggest irony of the entire fucking world, dude. That's so funny. That's actually so funny.
Articles were being written about it, targeting Andrew Tate because he's the most famous of the group. Andrew Tate's talking about how it's a bad look because he's got Jewish employees.
It's very inconvenient for me. I have Jewish business partners. I have tech teams in Israel. I have things going on, and I get a mess from this crap too. I can argue that I was set up. I can argue that Sneako wasn't thinking. I can argue that they were just trying to chase clicks. I could argue it was malicious or not malicious.
So he starts going on podcasts saying it was a bad idea, throwing everyone under the bus.
They use you to play that song to be like, look who's with us. And you're right. I saw you. You walked right out. And even in the nightclub, you were kind of like, whatever. But I would be even more livid because coming from a guy that has a Jewish father, brings you in, plays the Hitler song, and then you're the only guy that's going to catch real flack for it.
Yeah, I think it was, so if I'm going to be optimistic, it was short-sighted by them. If I'm going to be pessimistic, it was certainly very, I mean, I wouldn't say they set me up, but they should have known. It's trying to be as controversial and shocking as possible, as quickly as possible, and that's why the song was played.
Okay.
Because it gets views. That's why. I didn't play it. I didn't ask them to play it. I didn't dance.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you be not okay with that? Doesn't this guy hates Jewish people? What the fuck?
I didn't sing. In fact, the only time you see me on there is me storming out of the bus, saying this is ridiculous and leaving.
So when I did see...
Okay. Wait, I don't understand. When is it versus not? Is it not appropriate for you to hate Jewish people in their sphere? I'm so confused. Because they like hate Jewish people. I don't get it. Like, when does it change? When does it change? When does any of this shit change? I'm so confused, man. I don't get it. I'm so fucking confused.
See that clip? I was like, I know these guys. They're better than that. But
I rolled in the mug with the pigs. It was a mistake.
So
I know these guys. They're better than that. Okay.
That was a mistake.
I mean, hanging around with is always a mistake.
Do you think...
Who? What?
Do you
That's
have...
why I only hang around with top G's like you, Stein.
Oh,
yes, exactly. My God.
Steiny and the co-host on the PBD podcast are Jewish, and that's all Sneako needs to confirm that the Tate brothers are controlled by the Jews.
Can the guy who deals with anti-Semitism weigh in on anti-Semitism?
Of course.
For a second, guy?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Damn, bro, how you getting bitched by Adam like that?
Whoa.
Bro, he just bitched you. Now he's saying yes, sir. And they're saying, shut up, let me tell you about anti-Semitism?
Weigh in on anti-Semitism?
Of course.
For a second, guy?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Damn.
We're not bitch made like all these other fucking faggots who post about how great Dubai is and piss their fucking pants.
Wow. We do be pissing our pants here, huh?
Because a tennis ball flew over the border.
You're bitch made over a song, dude. They're not, do they think that they're part of the team? You're not Israeli. Although you have tech teams in Israel, you're not Israeli and you're in Romania.
Andrew Tate is vague posting, crying about it. I began the fight against the Matrix.
I can't believe everybody's arguing. This is so sad. My favorite streamers are arguing with each other, dude.
This is the thanks I get? Forgot about Tate. Sneako's declared himself the new top G.
You're going on a podcast tour about a song. You're burying your reputation right now. This is not a good look for you. It's embarrassing the fact that you call yourself the top G and a song is making you fold under pressure. The person who's supposed to be unfazed, hard to kill, the masculine essence who's not afraid of the Matrix is folding over a song.
He's kind of right on that one though. If we're keeping that one clear, he's a little bit correct there. Gotta give him a little credit on this one. He's kind of right.
What resisting the slave mind is, Andrew. That's what escaping the Matrix is. What, I say things that are true and that it upsets the mayor? You're gonna say all this stuff, you're not gonna say I'm wrong. Yeah, I might put myself at risk, but that's the point.
I'm putting myself at risk, guys. Fuck.
Somebody needs to do it. That's what being a top G is.
What risk is he putting himself in? If anything, and listen, I don't believe in conspiracy theories or anything, but if anything, I feel like the groups that he says are controlling the world, if they were doing that, which again, they're not, they would have created this because then they have controlled opposition. Like, imagine tuning into a stream with Sneako getting bullied because he's a fucking cuck and he like lets all of his friends bully him and make fun of him. And like, you're going to be like, wow, these guys who don't like Jewish people are real losers. And it makes their position of not liking Jewish people look really bad. You know what I mean? Like, these guys controlled opposition, if anything. He's so funny the way that he thinks, though.
I'm Morpheus. Morpheus was the guy fighting against the Matrix. If you want to tap out, if you want to hang up the gloves, hang up the gloves. Don't go on this apology tour and cry about it. Just move on and give up then.
Hang up the gloves, guys, please.
Somebody needs to do it.
These guys think they're civil
Somebody needs to fucking harass Jewish people, I guess.
rights leaders because they got banned from a nightclub. Tristan says on a podcast that he doesn't like the country of Israel, but that doesn't mean he hates every Israeli. In fact, he's dating an Israeli girl. Sneako starts screaming.
That's funny to me, dude. That's actually crazy to me.
I like the state of Israel? Frankly, not very much. Am I an anti-Semite? Do I dislike Jewish people? Good. No. Segue. That's a very different thing. That's a very different... I just told you I'm dating an Israeli girl right now. She's Israeli.
Bro. Dude, we have to talk about this because this guy, like Tristan Tate and Andrew Tate, have been definitely trying to profit off of anti-Semitism. And I'm not going to, like, listen, Israel, the government of Israel is not good. I'm just going to say that. We don't have to get into the specifics because the actual point I want to make is about how everything that men do is based on what their penis feels. That is a take that I've had for fucking ever, and I think it's relevant now more than ever. Okay, this guy hates Jewish people. All of a sudden, he gets an Israeli girlfriend, and he's like, maybe Israel's not great, but I don't really hate all the Jews or Israeli. All of a sudden, their fucking nuance enters the room about the way that we should treat Jewish people. All right, that's what it is. That's all it is. Men are 100% fucking like governed by their penis. That's what's happening here. That is literally it. Like, I talk about this take specifically when it comes to like men who are horny for pregnant women. It's because they want to preserve and create more pregnant women to move society forward. That's what it is. It's a fucking sound ass theory that men are 100% directed by their fucking penis. You know, love your mom, you want to fuck her. Maybe that one's a little far, but
Oh my.
just maybe. No, just kidding. No, but you get my point.
I got tech teams in Israel. I got a Masar girlfriend.
Whoa.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This is worse than parody. There's an IDF soldier right here. I've got an Israeli girlfriend.
Sneako hears someone's from Israel and he starts shaking. The war in Iran breaks out. Tristan Tate says he's praying for the innocent people getting bombed. Sneako then says Tristan would only post this if he's compromised by Israel. Everything the Tates do makes sense after learning they have tech teams in Israel.
Damn.
Andrew Tate claps back by calling Sneako gay and saying he's coming on to him.
Do it seem
based on
he's got himself exposed and all these revelations are going to come to light. So I'm going to tell you a very factual story. I'm not Gossip Girl. I'm not here to insult anyone.
He proceeds to tell the most mean girl story of all time.
A few years ago, there was a streamer, I think everybody knows who I'm talking about, who was obsessed with me. Every single thing I did, he copied verbatim. He tried to be me, literally be me. He was obsessed with me.
I'm trying
This is true, though.
to be that. I want to be the top G one day.
And I thought he just wanted to be famous, and that turned out to be a homosexual obsession.
Oh, dude, the girls are fighting, baby. The girls are fighting.
He came to Romania with two people who I respect very much. He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird. He started
fruity and weird. We love that.
Telling me that he had this cuck thing that was exposed. He had this big cuck scandal.
Big cuck scandal.
I've seen her other men. I wanted to break this down.
I've seen her fuck other men. Okay.
Down like because this was imagine seeing the girl you love like get
No, thank you. Well, I do. I watch myself in the mirror fucking my wife. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I do. I love
it. But that is real body positivity. Watching yourself in the mirror while you fuck your wife.
But yeah, love her.
Or your husband. I mean, you do you, man. Guy, girl, whoever you're fucking, dude. Just come. Make sure they come too. That's a beautiful message, I think. That's a fantastic message.
It's gonna happen. I might as well see it, supervise it, make sure everything's okay.
Wait, what? No, you didn't have to.
I'm gonna supervise my girlfriend having sexual intercourse with other people. This is such a weird thing to say. What a cope.
To jump to that conclusion.
Well, I don't. It's worse.
Right now.
It's worse if it happens behind my back. Like I don't want it.
It's not. But y'all are both knowing that it's happening.
So it's never behind your back anymore.
Just don't do it, man.
You just gotta know.
I gotta see it.
It don't need to be literally in front of you.
It was literally like this far away from me.
Can you? What? Wait, how close was it?
We're on the same bed.
It's so sad because like this is such a raw, vulnerable moment where Sneako talks about experimenting with his ex-girlfriend, and he goes on to talk about how like it had a negative impact on their relationship. And this could be something where if it's coming from like a decent person, we could all go like, yeah, you know what? I get it. I feel bad for you. You went through an experimentation. That's totally fine. Like I get it. You know, I had a whole phase where I was buying fleshlights that look like dogs' mouths. You know, so I get what you're. I get what you're going through. I couldn't even say that one straight. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. That was funny to me. That was so funny. That one's extra funny to me because it's just I was. You know, I was bullying. Well, I was talking to my cousin. This is actually going to get worse, this story. Holy fuck. I don't even realize it. Now, I was talking to my cousin and he was sick. And I was like, hey, man, how you doing? Because we had to cancel on like hanging out. You know, it is what it is. So a few days later, like, hey, how you doing? He's like, oh, I'm doing better. I was like, all right, just checking in on you to make sure, that you write me in the will before you die. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I already did. I was like, oh, okay, make sure you give me your fleshlight, right? We're being stupid and we're being silly. So he's like, LOL, I don't have one. So I'm like, oh, I'll get you one. So I was looking online to actually get one for him because I thought it was going to be funny. And I'm on fucking AliExpress. And I'm like, dude, I'm showing my wife the fucking insane flashlights that I'm finding. There was one that looks like a dog's mouth. There's fucking crazy, dude. There's one like alien looking ones. It's insane. And my wife's like, you can't do that. Like that joke's too far. And I was like, all right. So of course I didn't go through with it, but it was so funny to me, dude. It's so funny. What was the point that I was making before, bro? Fuck. I completely forgot like what I was trying to say. Truthfully, I completely forgot what I was trying to say. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the emotionally vulnerable experience. Fuck. So anyway, this would be a really good vulnerable moment for Sneako if he wasn't such a piece of shit. That's the point that I was making.
Were you fucking his girl?
I was not fucking with her.
So you just sat there Indian style with your feet crossed.
He asked me what
Indian style's crazy.
I think about cucking and if it's normal to explore your sexuality and if I've ever tried it. And I said, look, I'm older than you, bro, and I've never tried that. I don't think that's normal. And then he started saying, isn't it normal just to try new things? Don't you think it's normal to be curious? How do you know if you're really gay or not unless you've tried being gay? And then I realized he was coming on to me. And when I realized he was coming on to me, I thought the best thing I can do is just not talk to him anymore. Because I don't like this gossip girl stuff. I don't want to be a drama merchant like he is. It's not because he just wants clicks. It's a homosexual rage, which is suppressed. He is
It's a rage. He's got a rage, apparently.
enraged. Now he's Muslim LARPing. He's Islam LARPing. Constantly LARPing about Islam while being gay in private and taking drugs in private. All I've done is predict the future flawlessly. I stopped talking to him years ago because I knew he was doing drugs.
Clavicular openly told you he did meth, and you complimented him for it, and then collabed with him that same week.
I knew he was gay. I knew he was going to BDSM clubs and doing all this kind of weird shit. I didn't want to be hanging around with some little fruity who's getting tied up by dudes and bum. I thought that's weird. I ain't hanging around with this guy who's going to sex clubs in New York, getting tied up by dudes and ass. I'm not doing it.
This makes Sneako panic.
This is so sad, man. This is so sad for Sneakler.
He claims that Mossad is after him.
Ah! That's what they want. That's what Mossad wants. That's what.
Boom, right there. Victim complex. The second that this guy gets some kind of criticism, boom. Boom. It turns into a conspiracy theory that somebody's out to get him. That's all it's ever been, is everything's a victim complex.
That's what they want. They want me. They're trying to ruin my life so I crash out and I can't stream. They can't beat my arguments, so they're trying to ruin my life.
Whatever makes you feel that way, bud.
Isn't that crazy? Like, you guys see it 4K, right?
According to Sneako, Mossad took
That's so sad for you, bud. It's so sad.
the towers down, they killed JFK, but against Sneako, all they could do is get Andrew Tate to call him gay.
The goy who has tech teams in Israel, right? I have intelligence agencies after me. There's a coordinated attack. People are paying
Intelligence agencies
influencers to slander me.
It's so funny because this whole thing, this whole like the FBI and intelligence agencies are after me started when Congress brought up a video of Nick Fuentes and 3 other people, one of them which were Sneako, and they were watching Nick Fuentes, and he's like, "See, they're after me," because he was like involved in some capacity. That's the delusion. That's the absolute delusion of Sneako.
Intelligence agencies are after you? Really? You believe that? Life must be so exciting when you're a complete schizophrenic. If that was true, you'd be dead. Andrew Tate finally had enough at this point, so he tweeted, Sneako sucked off a Jew to get his YouTube channel back. The truth
Damn, that's probably not true, but that's wild.
will come out soon. Sneako says there's no proof of that.
This is what you got. This is where your platform went to. Escaping the Matrix has went so low to calling me gay. That's what you're going to do?
Yeah, it sounds like it, bud.
Sneako did it. They loved you for that. So now they see you as on their side. They see you as a valuable asset.
I just see it as everything's crashing down. This is the natural conclusion. I've said this like 100 times. This is the natural conclusion of like these right-wing spaces gaining popularity, right? Like what ends up happening is they gain a significant amount of popularity. Anytime any group is popular, infighting will start. So back in the day, there was no back in the day, a few years ago, there was no infighting with conservatives. There was no infighting. Well, these people are in the conservative sphere. And so now, like, it's popular. There's really nobody left. The adversaries are dead. It's gone, right? The left-leaning movement is gone, you know, in a significant capacity. So right now, like, people on the left are rallying more. They're criticizing each other less. It's the natural conclusion and order of these different things. And like, but the girls are fighting, right? The girls do be fighting, and so this is what ends up happening, you know. And they're just, and now they're just fucking taking each other apart.
Paid, controlled opposition who's going to be a clown and misdirect the conversation. That's what you've become. You've played your hand.
To become?
They know where you stand. You have tech teams in Israel. I'm not going to be able to ever stop what I'm doing.
You have tech teams in Israel.
I was banned everywhere.
Sneako, you aren't banned from anything anymore besides Twitch.
That's true. Holy fuck, bro! Do you think that was part of the deep plot, the conspiracy plot against Sneako? Unban him from things so he can no longer have a victim complex, and now he just looks like a doofus.
Is infinitely more banned than you. I don't understand how he's playing this card.
You know what Top Goy said?
He said
Topical. Oh, Drop G, get it.
Sneako sucked off a Jew to get his YouTube back. Does anybody believe this?
Of course not. I mean, truthfully, I think you'd suck off anybody, frankly. I think that maybe you did suck Andrew Tate's penis. He looks kind of gay, too.
But if you have that information, put it out there. What do you think I'm afraid of?
But all of these guys are conspiracy theorists. They don't need evidence. Sneako getting his YouTube channel back is evidence enough. Now that Sneako's been hit, he acts like Iran and just starts flailing at everyone. He says Nick Fuentes is falling for cabal propaganda.
Nick is falling for Netanyahu propaganda. Time and time again, look at the past 20,
Netanyahu!
30 years, whenever they try to get you to redirect your attention towards Muslims, it's really because the non-goys are doing something that you don't want to know about. Somali daycares,
what?
They want you to get angry about this because what's happening in Lakewood, New Jersey is far worse. It's like a Tel Aviv in Jersey.
What the hell's happening in New Jersey? What the fuck?
Once they played the victim.
Maybe some mafia members? I don't know.
And they go, leave us alone, Islamophobia, oy vey. They literally sound like Jews. They're
That's crazy, brother.
literally just like the Jews.
You worship a Jew.
Oh.
God's a Jew, according to Nick.
That's crazy.
Like, they sound just like the Jews. Aren't you a follower of a Jew? Don't you say Jew is king? Don't you say, you say Jew is king.
Wow, even Jesus is in the cabal. We are at the point of the drama where everyone is accusing each other of being covertly Jewish. And
That's crazy, dude. Hey, listen, you know what? I think it's a beautiful thing. We could all be white, all be black, all be Jewish. We could all say all the slurs. And it'll just be like 2000 again. How beautiful.
This is coming off a drama from last year where Nick thought Sneako sold out to the cabal because he canceled their podcast a week before it went live. So after everyone else invested thousands of dollars in travel and gear in the studio, Sneako backs out of the podcast because he got unbanned on YouTube and didn't want to risk getting banned again.
Damn, he got matrixed, dude. That's crazy.
Go restarts the conversation. Okay, not me, not Myron, not Elijah. Sneako jumps in and says, hey guys, let's get the ball rolling again. So we planned it for this coming Sunday. That was going to be the day. Then,
Damn, you're not supposed to work on Sunday, Nick. I think you know that, but okay.
Elijah spent thousands of dollars to prepare. He spent thousands of dollars on graphics, on the studio, on all this. Out of pocket.
Is Elijah that guy that was talking about him beating his wife that just gave birth before?
I book my flight. I book a hotel. We're making all these preparations. And then at the beginning of the week, we go, hey, is everybody confirmed? Are we good for this weekend?
Damn.
Elijah, yep. Myron, yep. Me, yep. I got my tickets all ready to go. We don't hear from Sneako.
Wow.
We go, hey, Sneako, are you going to do it? No response. Next day, hey, Sneako, you going to do it? No response. Damn. Then after my stream, I go in the group chat. I'm like, hey, guys, Sneako, we just need to know, you could do it, you could not do it, but thumbs up, thumbs down, are you in or you out? He goes,
damn, he was, that's fucked up. Sneako was waiting for somebody to handhold him, being like, you can say no, ask his consent.
Goes, no, I can't do it. And then he goes on stream and says, I can't do it because it's bad for my career.
So everyone views this as him submitting to the Matrix.
Well, it is. I mean, there's no actual Matrix, but it's him submitting to the rules. He was talking about for how long was Sneako going on a fucking tangent about how he's better than everybody because, he's not he got banned, but he did it because he, held his convictions and blah, blah, blah. And then boom, he gets unbanned from YouTube and it's like, oh, I got to be a good boy now. Now, here's the thing. I'm personally not against the idea of I'm not against the idea of trying to maintain your brand. I think that would be ridiculous. I obviously want to maintain my brand, of course, but that's not I think it's okay for you to try to talk to certain platforms in a way that maintains yourself and your brand and your success, right? So one of the things, and I don't like, Daily Wire's politics, but I always say a lot of these guys, what they do on Daily Wire is they're smart. They put what they know they can put on YouTube and then they have a paywall for their other stuff. I've been consistent about it. I get it. It's a content strategy. I understand it. I still think that the things that they say are disgusting, but I get the content strategy. But Sneako, as part of his content strategy, is this performative idea of authenticity. That's you literally, if you won't say things that'll get you banned on YouTube, then you're a fucking loser. And then, time to nut up on what you're saying. And where did it go? Where'd the take go? All of a sudden the take is gone. We don't know where it went.
You wanted to get the ball rolling. You proposed that we should do the podcast. You know, Elijah paid money. I paid money. We're all getting set up. We're ready to go. It's less than a week away. And he goes ghost. It's bad for my career. Like, you might as well just say, no, like, no, I need to sell out. No, I'm sorry. It's not gonna, I won't be able to make money if I do this.
Sneako's response is to start a Twitter
Well, that is basically what he's saying.
space with his most loyal fans and talk about how he had to cancel the podcast because he's about to break into the mainstream.
Sneako, are you going to be doing Control Chaos next week or the week after, whenever it is?
No, I just think I don't see any benefit. It's time to break into the mainstream. I've been banned for a year and a half. I have access to some social media platforms. Okay, like I'm able to get collabs with real people. I'm started to make.
Didn't this guy get a collab with fucking Kanye West? Wait, isn't this him admitting that Kanye West like isn't a real person in some capacity, and that he knows he's like too mentally ill to like be friends with? Also, he took Baby Bell Cheese to Kanye's Thanksgiving, but that's a different conversation. But like, that's just an admittance of lack of authenticity, like being authentic, right? What are you doing?
Make big steps. I could get onto the Joe Rogan podcast, and then you frog want me to sit and cry and moan and babysit autistic all day long, saying the same shit that we already know. But I am dodging is the Media Matters hit pieces. The people that got me banned on YouTube and took hundreds of thousands of dollars away from me.
He's still waiting on that Joe Rogan collab. Now think about it.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. If Rogan's willing to talk to people like Andrew Wilson, why the fuck wouldn't he talk to them, right? I mean, it's kind of a little valid, I think.
If you're someone who believes that the social media companies are part of this giant cabal to keep the public in line, nobody is bowing down harder than Sneako in this situation. He's selling out while literally leaving his friends the bill.
He's got his YouTube, he's got his Twitch. A better deal came along. He was gonna do the show with us, then a better deal came along. You know, he wasn't getting so much action. He said, hey guys, let's get the ball rolling. Let's do the podcast.
You know, it would have been more valid, at least to us. He would look gay in his sphere. It would have been more valid if Sneako's like, dude, you know what? These guys are constantly bullying me, and they treat me like shit, and they use me as the butt of every single joke, and they insult my religion. That would have been one that would be really that would really resonate with his audience. He's like, they would insult my religion that I performatively believe in. And so, like, you know what? I have my YouTube back. I have more mainstream credibility back. I'm going to distance myself from these people that have been like relentlessly bullying me on their stream. And I felt like I couldn't do anything else there because I needed those collabs to earn a living, I guess. That at least would have been honest, because that's probably what it is. He probably doesn't care about any of these friends because they've bullied the shit out of him every time they hang out. But I mean, he's a baby, so he won't say that. You know?
Then his Twitch got unbanned. Then his YouTube got unbanned. Then a better offer came along. He said, you know what, guys? Sorry, things are now going well for me. I'm going to bail, actually. Got something to say over there. Safely behind the Jew-proof cancellation. Now he's Jewish, too.
I'm a product of the
what the fuck?
Holocaust. My grandfather, he fought the Nazis in World War II, and I have relatives that died in Auschwitz.
Now we're behind the...
What the fuck? I'm sorry, that's crazy. When did that happen? All of a sudden he's Jewish? What the fuck? What is happening here? Is that what he meant when he said he was black? His grandparents were fucking incinerated or something? Like, what? That's... Sorry. Maybe a little over the line, but... What the fuck?
The cancellation shield. Get the fuck out. Like, who respects that? Who fucking respects that?
Nick says to Sneako's face that he's part of the Matrix.
You're supposed to make your friends look good in public if you're friends. You know, especially in a situation like that was brutal, bro. I've been trying everything to get my YouTube channel back. You know, it's my life. I got it back for a day and then unbanned. That's like using Saint and North with my kids. That's my kids. That's Kim Kardashian taking my children away. Okay. That's the same thing to me. YouTube is everything in my life. That's not dramatic. That's the truth, and I mean that with every fiber of my being.
Okay, so now Sneako's Kanye. Kanye is both these guys' idols, so this is a really sentimental conversation they're having.
You hung us out to dry. You bailed on us.
How's it hung out to dry? Because I didn't do one podcast?
Because you pushed us to do it. and then you bailed on us.
Pushed me to a couple texts. Was it really?
I wouldn't doubt that. I think that Sneako's been kind of like falling. Sneako seems to be he's having the toughest time maintaining like his grift, and nobody really seems to like him. I think Sneako is like the most annoying person in the room at all times. That really seems to be the case. Sneako, what I get, and I don't like any of these people, but what I get out of Sneako is like Sneako is a constant lost soul that just can't find the right thing to plug himself up. Gay. But I unironically think that that's what Sneako is. So he's truly struggles. He's truly struggling with that. I think that really is what the issue is here. He doesn't. He's struggling. He's just struggling to get himself into that area, and I think that that's really annoying for a lot of his friends or supposed friends, right? I mean, it is, and it kind of is if you think about it. Imagine having a friend that's just constantly fucking like just always going through something weird, always going through a new fucking just like always something like, yo, yeah, you know, I was thinking here's my new fad and my new personality, and it's like, dude, you're exhausting to be around. You know, I think that that's who Sneako is as a person on a very fundamental level. I think it's frustrating for his friends.
Really, like I was nudging you.
Yes. I really didn't want to do it. You pushed us to do it. I booked the flight. We were a week out. Wait. Let me talk. We were a week out from doing it. You bailed for your career. Then you did it
for many reasons.
And like you just said, your YouTube channel's your baby. YouTube is the Matrix, dude. Your baby is the Matrix. That's how the Matrix controls you.
Now we're at the point where everyone's in the cabal. Jesus is in the cabal. It's the Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man.
Jesus is in the cabal. It's crazy.
And meme. But what happened to our main character, Clavicular? Clavicular continued to party and do content at clubs, but he fixed the boring part.
It seems like he kind of just stayed away from all these like fucking these people. I don't like Clavicular because he's part of this like he's just part of this machine. But I think that once he hung out with them, he kind of realized that they were dorks. I think that was a big thing. He's not going to explicitly tell them that because that's going to like, you know, he doesn't want to make enemies, but I think he realized they were fucking dorks.
Part of the content, and that was being with Nick and Sneako. But the thing that always confused me was how is he getting in all these clubs when he's not even old enough to drink? I received my answer when Clavicular was arrested for having a fake ID. They also
there you go.
found prescription drugs on him that he didn't have a prescription for. They took him to jail, charged him. His friends are streaming his court hearing.
Nothing in the Form 4, nothing that law enforcement had access to during this arrest gave them any reason to believe that he used a fake ID to get into that establishment, or that anybody said that he used a fake ID while he was at that establishment. Because of those two things, law enforcement did not have any probable cause in this case to place him under arrest.
Who cares? The funny part is this girl hanging with him, who's pretending to be like his 4chan girlfriend, created a live stream channel while Clev was rotting in a cell on Super Bowl Sunday. And she went live receiving over $37,000 in donations from his audience.
Damn, probably thinking that she's gonna give it to him, huh?
I love you guys so much.
Clev's charges get dropped, and the first thing he does is go live and mauled about how much money she made because that should be his money.
Can you believe that a bitch waited until I got to jail to go live and try to like snipe my viewers? Like, I was in jail, dude. Are you serious right now?
Mugged by a woman? Cringe? I think...
Isn't that an alpha play, dude? Aren't you supposed to be catching that bag? What the fuck, dude? She just owned you.
What makes this story so hilarious is this collab was supposed to bring the Manosphere back to the forefront of online culture. It was supposed to expose the Matrix and start a revolution, proving their conspiracies to be true.
Bro, seeing Myron throw up Roman salutes in the
we're back.
That's embarrassing, dude. That was supposed to be like some kind of reunion. Like reinvigoration of the Manosphere. That's so sad. And nobody could get it together. Not a single person could get it together and be like, this is bigger than all of us. We gotta get it together. Nobody could do that. That's fucking embarrassing, man. That sucks. Well, it's actually great, but it's funny. It sucks for them, I guess. But holy fuck, is it funny.
Back, bro. We're taking our country back, bro. We're taking our country back.
We're back. You know, content is back.
Yeah,
Let's go, dude.
I hope you guys are ready. Jews mad. We're taking our country back fast.
But instead, it just turned into them all accusing each other of submitting to the cabal.
About tech teams in Israel.
It's a homosexual rage which is suppressed.
You got something to say over there, safely behind the Jew-proof cancellation down.
Bro, all this, everything is so weird and Jewish. Sorry, I just like everything is like always blame everything on the Jews. It's so weird. It's like what a victim complex. Like, what the fuck?
He's Jewish too.
In my opinion, this was always going to go this way because when you're a conspiracy theorist to this level, everyone becomes a suspect.
Yeah, well, it's not just that they're conspiracy theorists, though, right? Like, it's also if you put it together, they are conspiracy theorists. But every aspect of every conspiracy is about a victim complex. So that's what happens. So, the thing about like these, like there's a lot of different conspiracy theorists out here. I think everybody has like a silly thought that they have. But a lot of these people are also victims in their own mind. So it's like, it's a conspiracy. Hey, maybe there's a conspiracy that fucking, what was one of the ones that Chuck E. Cheese fucking puts old pizzas together, right? Right, so let's say you believe that one. All right, whatever. Now let's say, well, they do that though. They do that though, so that they can fucking give me heartburn. I don't know. Now you've added a victim complex aspect to it. Now it's all of a sudden it's not just like a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory that's targeted at me, and that heartburn is just severely crippling. That heartburn is really crippling to me, and they're trying to kill me. That's where that goes. That's where that goes.
And ironically, that ruined the revolution before it ever truly started. All of these guys are at the least relevant point of their career. Clavicular is the only one getting numbers. So that means the most relevant creator in the Manosphere right now is a 20-year-old with erectile dysfunction because he takes too many drugs.
Bro, I think it's when I started doing all the fan of you and the pre-gab and shit like that. And then it just all went. Yeah.
If this was a movie script, I would think that it's too far removed from reality to make, but as it turns out, life's stranger than fiction. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And shout out to the homies over on Patreon: Crimson Glass, Riveter, Christina Vina, Drinkobex, Eddie Bizzle, Christopher H, Lucas Sip, Snoopy Poop Doo 2, Amura Melbay, Drew is Sharing, Clown Factory, and the mega homies IGP, your tag,
Papa Gut, right?
Lexi, Cyber Katie, Lore Reloaded, Papa Gut,
You know that. You know how it is, dude. You know how it be, baby. Once we hear that Papa Gut, that's it. Good video though. I liked it a lot. Incredible stuff.